this is all not all factual. That's
right.
I'm just hearing from the company. It could be the other way around, but I believe it's the owner of Adidas and owner of Pumas. They ran Adidas together.
Okay.
They didn't get along. They basically fell out.
Okay.
One of the brothers went and started Puma.
Wow.
Now, and they haven't talked for years. Like, it's been like 20 years since they've spoken to each other. But their facilities are right across the river from each other.
That's crazy.
But they said the employees, once a year, the employees get together and have like a tournament.
Okay.
Where they go
head to head. Everybody rocking the gear too.
They said throughout the whole year, they don't speak to each other except for that one weekend.
And then they got bragging rights for the rest of the year.
Rights. The owners still don't speak.
You know what's interesting to me about those two stories and those companies though? Is y'all got a partnership right now with Puma and Run DMC is rocking Adidas, and y'all both came out of Hollis, Queens.
The beautiful thing about it is, like, I'm Adidas, I've been wearing Adidas all my life because of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So hopefully, you know, with this whole Puma thing, some kid can say that.
Yeah. That's dope. So were y'all in the neighborhood at the same time, or were they already gone?
Nah. I grew up with them guys.
Okay.
They're not that much older than me.
Okay.
But I was there. They did a concert in the garden when I didn't know the whole backstory about the business part of it.
Gotcha.
But we was there and Run told the whole arena to put Adidas in the air.
Yeah.
And half the arena had Adidas on.
That's crazy.
But he did that because the executives of Adidas were backstage, and he wanted to show them just how strong the dollar is as far as the hip hop community goes.
Right.
And he said that sealed the deal for them once he did that.
Oh, hands down.
So it's been a lifelong relationship with them since then.
Yeah, because that's that moment when you say, because we saying your name, our people are rocking it.
Right.
And if you want us to prove it, yo, put your Adidas in the air.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The whole arena. It was a sea of people with Adidas
crazy,
on, man.
That's crazy.
You know, but that's when we started seeing that, you know, this is music and it's fun and it's entertaining, but it's a huge industry that can be moved by this business.
Right.
And since then, man, we looked at, look, we enjoy ourselves in concerts, but now we start to see everything as a business.
That's true.
You know, and that played a big role now, at least in me, seeing this. We can make money at this stuff, man. Big time money to be made here.
Yeah.
So.
And it's all connected, man. It's all connected. Like,
it's all connected.
At this point, I feel like it ain't no distinction. You know.
It really ain't. I mean, you gotta think about it, man. What we say is cool, what we say moves, what we say don't move. That's what it is.
Right.
I don't care whatever boardroom you sit into and who you think you are. We control the movement of a product.
Right.
Of a lot of products around this world.
That's true.
So, and I think that a lot of us know that now, but we haven't fully embraced it.
And taking it back.
Right.
Because I was watching last night, Straight Outta Compton again. And just looking back at how, you know, that manager, like, you know, took me through it, you know, and you know, it's that appropriation, and you hear about this stuff, but then when you see it, or the stuff that happened with TLC, or, you know what I'm saying, what have you, it's just like, the people who are smart enough to pay attention know that the statement that you just made is a fact.
But you gotta think about it is we need an investor mentality.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we like to jump on things when they're hot.
Right.
But we don't want to take risks and take chances on things when they're not hot yet.
More creative.
Now, you can get mad at Hella and whatever his name is, from all these guys that invested in these new groups and new companies. But the thing about it is they invested.
Yeah.
Those guys went to other people that could have put up their money and put up their resources.
That's true.
But these guys, you can say what they want about them. They see a good thing, they see potential, and they willing to put their money up.
Right.
Now we got to get that mindset as well.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
And you're going to take some losses sometimes.
Yeah.
They do too, but they have that mindset. You get on something early, that's where the money is made. The money is not made in stuff when it's taking off.
That's true.
You know, you got to get things from the ground up.
That's what I was saying earlier, like, otherwise you're just playing catch up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, you need to be a part of the foundation of the situation. Not jumping in, Bitcoin's hot now. Let me jump on this, let me jump on that. No, you gotta look at things before they get to that.
Visionary. Yeah.
You gotta have vision.
Yeah. And that's the thing that I want to continue to nurture and develop, because what's funny, man, is like, take that hat for example, you got the pin on it, right? 3 months after we dropped it, you know where I start sitting? And I'm not saying that anybody in particular got it from us, but that's when Rock Nation came out with their hat and their matching pin, you know, with the little airplane. We did it 3 months prior too. And I started seeing it, I'm like, dang. But at the same time, it was reassuring because it's like, we're on the pulse. And we don't have the resources yet to make it blow like they did, but we're on the pulse. Same thing happened with this little thing we did with Under Armour. Like I had this idea, I was talking about it for months and months. Laura and I came across a random YouTube commercial. We haven't even seen the thing out in the market yet. Random commercial saying it, and we were sitting on the ground doing something. And she looked at me, and tears just started rolling down my face because I was like, damn it, they beat us. Now, mind you, Under Armour is way bigger than right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, they beat us. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? But it was one of those things. It was just like, we on it.
Yeah, you want and you, but you could always have that.
Yeah.
In this business, I've noticed you want to say someone copied or a lot of times once you put a thought or an idea in the universe,
It's open.
It's in there. It's open to
Anybody can grab it.
That's
what I
why
say.
you have to move on things.
That's why you gotta move.
You gotta
Name of the game is speed.
Right.
Name of the game is speed.
So it's no new ideas. It's just that you put it out there. It's just for anybody.
Some people ready to act on it.
Right.
I saw this interview with Michael Jackson. He said, you know, the voices that tell him what to produce and what to create come and speak to him at night when he's going to bed. And he said, and if he doesn't, then they go give it to Prince. he said, so the other day they go give it to Prince.
That's true. The concept is true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all out there. If you don't take it, it doesn't just disappear. It moves on to the next person that's going to take advantage
I think
of it.
that's what I said. It's like energy is neither created nor destroyed, but transformed, right? And so I think we all have these little figurative, imaginative antennas. And, you know, lifetime of information is there.
Right.
The question is, who's going to grab it? And some people pick it up, but don't do nothing.
You know what it is? Let me explain to you this way. It's all about being prepared. If you look at a runway, we all have our runways, right?
Yeah.
And the plane gonna come, it's gonna land on what? The clear runway.
Right.
Think your idea is a plane. It ain't gonna land on your runway
It's cluttered.
if it's cluttered.
Wow.
You gotta have a clear runway.
Yeah.
If it's ready and prepared and clear for landing,
Right.
it's coming right to you. Because you're
Right.
prepared for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you gotta make sure
Like
you're
right
prepared.
Yeah.
So if ideas and opportunities is flying around, waiting for a landing spot.
Yeah, that's true.
Be ready for it. Be prepared for it. That's what I say. Just constantly be in a state of preparedness. It's just gonna come. It's gonna come to you.
That's it. Yeah, when you talk about that runway and like clarity, and I was thinking about it's something that we actually got it at first heard it at one of Damon's workshops, because we did a couple of those a year ago, or actually about 2 years ago, right? And the dude said, why don't we go the extra mile? And people were throwing out, ideas like, because that's how you get to where you're going, et cetera, et cetera. They was like, nah. He said, we go the extra mile for one reason and one reason alone. He said, there's less traffic. It's less traffic.
But it's all the bullshit.
Not everybody's willing.
Everybody's not gonna be there. Everybody's not gonna be there. I guarantee it.
Right.
Overdo it.
Yeah. Yeah.